Hey, welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking about asking the universe for help. I don't particularly see it as the universe, but I know a lot of you guys do. I see it as my higher self. Ask for my higher self. So you either ask the universe or ask your higher self, whatever you think this is, for help at being better at this, better at manifesting. If you're feeling a bit stuck at the moment and you're trying to manifest something in particular and you're not seeing any movement and you're feeling stuck, let's say you're feeling stuck. Let's take that as an example. Let's just use the example of asking the universe, because that's what probably appeals to more of you than asking your higher self. It's the same thing. So universe, please let me wake up tomorrow morning with a better understanding of this and just a feeling of my power. Let me know my power in the morning. Don't necessarily expect to wake up the following morning and know it. You're just saying that to yourself. You don't know when this is going to happen and when you're going to get this. I've done this before, and an overwhelming feeling came over me a couple of days later. It wasn't the next morning. And I do stuff like this for fun, but I do get a greater understanding of it as time goes on. But I wanted to know my power and I felt it. I felt this overwhelming feeling of, you've got this. This is all about you. This really is all about you, and you can do anything. And I felt like a superhero. So that's why I put this in the title. Be a superhero. You know, be a superhero. Don't go for half measures. Go for the whole thing. So don't pick out single things that you would like to manifest. Just go for the whole lot. I want to change my life, and I do that by knowing my power. Once I know my power, I can do anything. It might sound a little bit over the top, but anything is possible with this. Absolutely anything. You don't have to, there is a big wide world out there with lots of different things that you can manifest, huge things that you can create. Why get hung up on one particular thing? So let's say you're affirming for one particular thing, and you're doing it and doing it. Deep down, you've got all of these reasons going on in your subconscious as why really this might not happen. So you are fighting with your own resistance all of the time over this one particular thing, when there's so much out there to be manifested. So many amazing things that you can create. Why don't you make a list of all of the things that you'd like to change about your life, or all of the things that you would like to bring into your life? And even things might pop up that you hadn't even sort of really thought about that much before, and you think, oh yeah, that would be cool. Make that list. And then don't go through that list trying to manifest each individual thing. Now look at you. How can I change me in order to be able to have all these things, in order for all of these things to come to me, for situations to open up which allow me to get these different things? Because often that's what happens. When I said before about my manifestation of manifesting a local newsreader, when I said to my husband I'd really like to meet him and have a chat with him, 2 days later, he sat behind me in a restaurant, and Jeremy was like, oh my God, that is mental. He did know that I had created that. He was like, you've done that, you've absolutely done that. Go and have a chat with him. And I said, no, oh my God, no. I've told this story on another video about crazy things that I've manifested. And I said, oh no, he's having his dinner. I'm not going to go up to him and start talking to him. But what the universe had done was given me the opportunity. I had the opportunity there to go and have a chat with him. I decided not to, because he was out with his partner, I believe, to have a nice meal. He didn't want some groupie going up to him and, having a chat with him. I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he'd have been very polite about it and very nice about it, but I wasn't going to put him in that position. But the universe gave me that opportunity to do that. There was no resistance with me wanting to do that, wanting it to happen. I didn't really want it to, as in expect it to or anything like that. I was saying it joking, messing around, but I really liked the guy. And I just thought he seemed like a lovely person and somebody, I often think about people that I'd like to have a conversation with. And he was one of them, although not in that particular environment, I wouldn't have done it. But the universe didn't know that, just given me that opportunity. There are people I'd like to talk to in life, and he just happened to be one of them. So there you go. I had that opportunity, but I decided not to take it. So there you go. We don't always take those opportunities that are given to us because perhaps we're just not brave enough at the time. Don't get put off then and then think, oh, I've ruined my chance. The universe gave me this opportunity and I stuffed it up. No, you haven't. You've never stuffed it up. There's never only one chance. You will get chance after chance after chance after chance after chance for the rest of your life. There is no particular point where the universe says, oh, you've had your chance now, tough luck. It doesn't know. It will just keep reacting to your feelings the whole time. So you ask the universe, please give me superpower. Or you can be huge like that, but if you really sort of can't, you think, oh, that's too huge, just say to the universe, please give me a greater understanding of this, or please allow me to feel calm inside so that I can manifest whatever I want. Please allow me to wake up understanding my own magic, understanding my own power, anything like that. Find a statement that works for you and go with that. And the thing is, you don't start looking for that. With me, when I didn't start looking for it. I just did it for fun, and I thought, yeah, I love getting a greater understanding of it, and I'd love to feel like it's a superpower. And that's it. That's what I felt. I literally was overwhelmed, and I thought, I feel like a superhero. I feel like I have superpower now. I do, and it's never gone. That was about 2 weeks ago. No, it wasn't. It was a couple of days before the end of the masks, I remember, because it was. So it was then, and it hasn't waned since, and I can still feel it within me, and everything feels easier. There's a lot that's been happening, and I'm just thinking, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, all of the time. And I'm not trying to do anything. It's all just happening. Really is, even down to receiving a check in the post for an old a business account that I'd had that had been closed. The bank closed the account, you know, I wanted them to, and they closed the account, and then they sent me a check in the name of that bank account, and I could never cash it, and that was like 2.5 years ago or something like that. And now they've sent me a letter saying, we've noticed this hasn't been cashed, can you please fill in these details and we'll sort it out for you, basically. Like, what? So just little things like that have been happening. Stuff has been bouncing around, really great stuff all week, even down to me manifesting a couple of jobs for Harry, which has been awesome. Just so much stuff is happening, but I literally feel it in the core of me at the moment, like everything is possible. I just feel that possibility. I've always had that there, but never I'm going to describe it as vibrant. That's what it's like now, vibrant. And it reminded me that we can ask for anything. I feel like I'm asking my higher self, a higher power that isn't me as a human being. I don't know what it is. A higher power, I guess. I'm asking the higher power. I'm sorry if I'm talking a bit funny. I've just had a coughing fit, which I've just cut out, and I can't get back to normal. So, ask for anything, but keep it about you, and keep it to do with your understanding of this, or being able to do better at this, because then everything else falls into place. If you do it for something in particular, like a job or a specific person, you are going to be looking for that result, and you don't want to be, and you won't be looking for it with this, but it will cover all of that in that. Anyway, that's today's video. I'm really hoping to get a couple shot, and I've got so many subjects that I want to cover. I'm sorry if this was a little bit excitable. I feel a bit excitable at the moment. I felt like that sort of all week. I had a week off, and we just had the most amazing week, only in this country, just visiting lots of different places in the country. We've been to Warwick, we've been to Stratford-upon-Avon, we've been to Exmouth, we've been to Torquay, down on the coast and stuff. We had the most amazing time, just chilling, milling around, no masks on, everything feeling normal, and it's just been great. Anyway, if you don't know anything about me, I'm a writer, I'm an author, I've written 4 books. I used to write relationship articles, which is why I talk about relationships here quite a lot. And I know, like, some people get a bit fed up with that. I do try to vary it, and I am going to be varying it a lot more, but which covers the relationships in with the other videos that I'm doing. So it might be a different topic that doesn't state a specific person, but you can apply it to anything. But the reason that I talk about relationships a lot is because that's what I used to do. That's what I specialised in. I wrote about relationships, nothing to do with the law of attraction, just relationships. So, that's why I still talk about it a lot now, because relationships are important in all of our lives, aren't they? All kinds of relationships. So, there is a lot of that on this channel, so it may not be for you, but there is a lot of other stuff on there too, which can apply to anything. Okay, I hope this was useful. My son Harry has a law of attraction channel. He offers some coaching as well, email coaching through Patreon, and he also offers some Zoom coaching. I offer Zoom coaching, and I offer personalised subliminals, and there's a members area on my website, which is £5 a month, and you get email coaching support with that too. It's unlimited, completely unlimited, for as long as you pay your £5 a month.